Hey everyone, welcome to Techiswin Academy. In this video, we are going to continue from where we stopped. We've been talking about 2D transformations. So in this class, we'll be talking about the CSS scale and the skew functions. So the scale function increases or decreases the size of an element, that is according to the parameters given for the width and height. The following examples increase the div element to be 2 times of its original width and 3 times of its original height. So we have example on the skew and also we have example on the skew part, which says the skew function skews an element along the x and y axis by the given angles. The following example skews the div element 20 degrees along the x axis, 10 degrees along the y axis, and that is that. Then we also have the second parameter, which is not specified, that is, it has a 0 value. So the following example skews the div 20 degrees along the x axis. Then that is all for that. And we also have the matrix. Let's go, which says the function combines all the 2D transformation functions into one. The matrix function takes 6 parameters containing mathematics functions, which allows you to rotate, scale, move, translate, and skew elements. The parameter allows all of the following matrix, that is scale x, skew y, skew x, scale y, translate x, translate y, and that is that. So let's firstly do example around the scale property. So as usual, we come to our div, we'll say h1, the scale method. Then after that, we'll have h1. We'll have a p tag, which will say this scale method increases or decreases the size of an element. Then in this aspect, we'll have a div, and inside this div, we're going to say this div div element is 2 times of its original width and 3 times of its original height. Yeah, that is that. Now let's come and style it. What are we doing first? We're having a div, and inside our div, what are we doing? We're having margin of 160 pixel, 160 pixel. We're having width of 150 pixel. We're having height of 150 pixel as well, 150 pixel as well. Then we're having background color, which will be yellow, usual. And as well, we're going to have border, so 1 pixel solid back. And then we're going to have transform, which will be scale 2, 3. So that is that. Now let's check it out. So see, this scale method increases or decreases the size of an element. So no matter how the height, it increases with it. So that is for the scale element. Now let's do the skew element. Let's do the skew element. So the skew element, let's move. We'll come here. We'll say, we'll have a H1 to H1, and we'll say the skew method. And in this aspect, we have a p tag, and we'll say the skew x method skews an element along the x axis by the given angle. Then after that, what are we going to have next? We'll have a div, and we'll say this is a normal div element. Then after that, we're also going to have a div. Inside this div, we have we'll say this div element is skewed by 220 degrees along the x-axis. Then inside this div, we'll give this my ID. We'll give it ID, which will be okay, my div. Now let's come and style it. We'll come here. Let's remove this. Whoa, you can like comment this on how. Then we'll come here. We'll say div. Inside this div, what are we doing? Width of 150 pixel. 150 pixel. You're giving it height of 150 pixel. We're giving it background color. Background color width is yellow. And we're giving it border 1 pixel, but we'll remove this skew. So this skew will not take effect yet. Now we'll style my div. Then inside my div, what are we doing? We're doing transform, which is skew x, which is 20 degree. Now let's check it out. Can you see? So this QX method skews or skews an element along the x-axis band by a given angle. Now where's this? Skew. It should be skewed, no? Yeah, so let's take it. So if we also want to do the y-axis, the only thing we need to do is to change it from x-axis to y-axis. Now let's come here. Instead of x, we can just say skew y. There's no much delay in that. So can you see this QY, the difference between them? Then we can change the wordings from this QX, we can say this QY. So now we have a better, so this is this QY axis. Then the next one we have is the matrix. That is, they say it combines all functions together. Let's try that one out. We can comment this. We can comment this one out. Or we give it another class name so it will not be affected. So now let's check this out. We have H1. We are saying the matrix. Then after that, we are saying the matrix method combines all the 2D transform method into one. Then we have a div. Then inside this div, we are saying using the matrix method to rotate. Then we can give it a class name. We'll say ID. Inside ID, it will be matrix div. Let's just give it matrix div. Then as well, we can duplicate this. We would say matrix div 2. Then in this place, we'll say div 2, matrix div 1. Now let's try it out. So come here. We can say, I have to comment this part out because it will affect what we are doing. So we'll say div, and inside div, as usual, with 150 pixel. I shouldn't have deleted that. I want on height of 150 pixel. And this now let's come and start with the matrix div. Matrix div 1. Inside matrix div 1, we want the transform button, which will be matrix. Inside matrix, we want 1 minus 0.3010. Then now let's come to matrix div 2. We want 1, we want 0, we want 0.5, we want 1, 150, 0. So that is it for this. Now let's check it out. So now this is our matrix div. So this one is giving us matrix div of both of them, which can combine all 3Ds into different ones. So that is all about that. Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to follow us across all socials at Tech Academy. See you next time. Bye.